Hey, it's Deborah from honeyBee here, and I wanted to share with you a quick reframe that comes from one of the workshops I taught recently. And it's really what any maverick or purpose-driven leader who's been successful um, basically knows this. And it's really interesting because I taught the reframe and I also taught a really simple tool, just a 10-minute tool to help you build your certainty and to from within in these really challenging times that we're living in. And the response was really very positive. Everyone who participated in the workshop said it was they felt better, that it was really they couldn't stop smiling, that they felt very certain and ready for whatever the day brings. So without further ado, I'd like to share it with you. But one thing I wanted to mention really quickly is to the reason why it's even important to build certainty from within is there's three main things that come to mind. The first thing is that there will always be challenges and challengers, right? So it will never, no matter what course of action we choose, there will never be a point in time where we don't have challenges to face, or we don't have people who are naysaying and saying that we can't do it, right? Or disagreeing with us in some way, shape, or form. So we have to build certainty from within if we're going to be able to deal with those issues. Second of all is at times we can find that if we go into fear and we go into uncertainty and we let it take over us, we tend to make not the best decisions for ourselves and other people, right? Because fear-based decisions, we're contracted, we're protective, we're not really open to seeing other perspectives really well then. So we tend to make less wise decisions than when we're able to come from a certain and grounded place. And thirdly, you know that in a voice will say, I told you so, when it was telling you something, you ignored it. And then later on, it didn't work out so well. That's what we call regret, right? Is when we have an inner inclination or knowing and we don't follow it because of fear or uncertainty. Okay, so this is why it's really important to build certainty from within. So here's a tool, really simple. It's called a trust list. Find somewhere quiet, which may be challenging in these times of sheltering in place. Find somewhere quiet. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Stay open. Okay, so again, when you feel uncertain and when you're doing this exercise, most likely you're going to be looking to build certainty because you feel uncertain. The challenge can be that you want to close up, you want to contract. But try your best to stay open because that's how you'll get the most out of this exercise. And then all you do is write down as quickly as you can 20 things that you are absolutely sure of. Like, don't filter, just write it down. I'm absolutely sure that I'm loved. I'm absolutely sure that I will live. I am absolutely sure that the work that I do in this world is doing good for others. Whatever it is that you're absolutely sure of, write it down. And see how you feel after those 10 minutes. And what has come to your mind that can shift you into a place where you make decisions from a place of certainty instead of uncertainty or fear. All right, so that is one simple step in a larger system, which is basically what we call like the certain maverick leader's path. It's basically the path that every successful maverick or purpose-driven leader, whether it's Oprah, Steve Jobs, or somebody close to you that's running an amazing nonprofit, or whoever it might be, every single successful maverick leader goes through this process in some form. They may call it different names, they may go through things in slightly different order, or the time frames may be different, but basically every single one of them has gone through this particular path. So I hope you found this helpful. I shared with you again the importance of building certainty from within as a maverick leader. And we learned one simple way to do that, which was the trust list. So the only thing left is for you to go do it. All right. Much love.